Today, Fun with Flowers and Jay is brought to you by Swiss Army Tools.
Welcome to the world of flowers. I'm Jay Schwanke. I've spent my entire life surrounded by flowers. As a fourth-generation florist, flowers have been a part of my daily life for as long as I can remember. Now I'm on a mission to share my knowledge and love of flowers with everyone I meet. Growing, picking, arranging, designing, and sharing. It's all fascinating to me because I love flowers. Anything flowers and everything flowers. Welcome to Fun with Flowers and Jay. Today, on Fun with Flowers and Jay, I'll be creating an Italian-inspired arrangement to match my friend Chef Jenna's amazing food. So today, I'm gonna try and create an arrangement that's gonna stand up to the fabulous cooking that you did. You made tomato roses with little basil leaves. We had chips, sage chips, and then your ravioli that had dandelion and
sausage. And ricotta and parmigiano.
Yeah, okay, so now the pressure is on me.
I can't wait. I'm excited.
Well, I thought a little Italian inspiration.
Of course.
And so I got some vegetables. And you and I have kind of done this before on the road. We've done this one where we have some vegetables in the urn and also some flowers. And so I picked some things to do that with. So we're gonna start with these guys. So for these guys, we're gonna put these in using wood picks, all right? So when I put a wood pick in like that, I actually just put a couple. Actually put 3 of them in.
When it's a bigger piece,
when it's a bigger piece like that. The reason I do put 3 in is because then where I want it to go, it will stay there. And it's not gonna spin around or anything like that.
Sure.
So I'll have you put some wood picks in this.
Okay, 3 or 4.
You can put 3 in there.
Okay.
And then on the sides of these guys, whatever's pretty, you know, like that's a really pretty side.
Right.
So for somebody like this then, we'll put 3 of them in.
Okay.
So that then I can do something like this.
Beautiful.
Okay. Now for our base, I used 6 bricks of foam. They're in a liner inside the urn, and then I taped them to the liner inside. I also reinforced them with wood picks inside so that I have a big block of foam, because using all these things, I didn't want to mound up the vegetables to make the base. I wanted to have the arrangement
On the
and
base.
the foam build up the base. And then plus, there's way more water for my flowers, and that's really important too.
So the water soaks up through here?
Water's all soaked up inside the foam.
Really?
And so you place the foam in water, let it soak, and then that will deliver the water to my flowers.
That's amazing.
I need that water for my flowers. Oh, and so then, okay, these guys too then. So
Okay.
just
I'm gonna
so
work
I'm
on
giving you
these.
stuff while I'm putting in flowers.
Okay.
These guys get 3 in the end,
3? Okay.
in the bottom.
All right.
I saved some really cool stuff. Look at this.
Oh my goodness.
It's a blooming artichoke.
It's gorgeous. It's purple.
Isn't it pretty?
Yeah.
So I figured that we could use some artichokes, some stemmed artichokes, but then we'll also use some of these guys, which are absolutely beautiful.
Oh my goodness. I've never seen that before.
So then look at these little guys. They're purpley.
Cute.
And what happens is they tell me that because these aren't going to grow up to be the big artichoke that's going to be able to go to the grocery store,
Sure.
they cut them and leave them on the stem so that we can have them as flowers.
That makes sense. You know,
So-
artichokes are weird too because you don't get much yield out of them. I mean, you got to peel back
Oh,
way
right,
back,
right,
and
yeah.
at the end of this, you get like that much artichoke.
Yeah,
But if it's a baby artichoke, they're really good.
the stemmed baby artichoke. Okay, now here's the other cool thing, is I can go in here with those wood picks, and you notice that those wood picks are going right into the vegetables too. So you see I'm going right in there, and into that other
That'll
piece of eggplant.
stabilize it.
And that'll stabilize it. And everybody can stay there. And then I can have that great little cluster of eggplant all together there.
Wow, that's looking gorgeous.
Ta-da!
How did I do on my picks?
You did so awesome. And so it's kind of like, I mean, I'm designing with the flowers the same way that, or the vegetables the same way that I would design with the flowers.
Right.
I'm putting them in groupings. Okay, so now, this is my friend Chris Martindale. She has a certified woman-owned company, and this is her product, but she has tutte fiore, which means all the flowers.
Yeah.
So that's her brand.
I love it. I love it.
And this
Italian.
This is Hypericum. And it's just a really great color. And so we're going to add it as like a little berry right in here with everybody.
So do you cut it like at an angle so it sticks in like your picks do?
I cut it on an angle always, so it's got a little variation. And that also helps insert it into the foam.
Yeah.
And when you stick it in that way too, it's going to make the foam grab it.
Sure.
Whereas if I cut it flat, it would just shove the foam down inside. And if it just shoved the foam down inside, that wouldn't be a good thing. So this is going to make it kind of lock into the foam. I don't know, agapanthus, do agapanthus grow in Italy?
Yes, absolutely. In fact, that's where I recognize them from.
The agapanthus that we have came from continental floral greens, so this is actually grown in Mexico.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. But it's a great place for them to produce the product, so.
Those have a nice smell, too.
So now, here's another trick I love to do. When I'm cutting a stem like this, I can come through and bring it out a little bit further so that it's extending over the top of everybody. And it just starts to give some more depth to the arrangement. And I can bring some back here too, so it looks like they're coming out another direction too. So now the other thing too was I grabbed some stem tomatoes because I felt like I wanted to have some of those in here too.
Yes. I agree.
And I like having that red in there. So what I'm doing is I'm just wrapping it around that stem so that it's just going to kind of nestle down inside there. I can support it too with another piece like this. So I might sneak in there like that. And then we'll take care of that in just a second. We'll cover up all those little extra pieces, but I just kind of like to have it inside there. Here's another one of my favorite tricks. Just take this, stick it right through the leaf, and then take the leaf and put it directly into the foam.
The ravioli back.
It's so pretty. I'm so glad that I put the tomatoes in because now it matches.
I know, I love that. So remember like 2 weeks ago you brought me some beautiful, fragrant, organic roses.
Right, the organic roses from my yard. You'd asked me for some organic roses.
Yes. Guess what I made?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Tell me what you made.
So when I was in Italy this time, I picked up a cookbook and I was looking through it, and there was a liqueur section in the back of one of my books. And I saw they have something called rosolio, which is a liqueur made out of rose petals. But I had to have organic, and they had to be nice and fragrant like the ones you brought me.
Which is why you asked me for organic and fragrant.
Yes.
I was like, okay, what's she gonna do? When they
so
were fabulous.
I'm gonna grab what I brought for us to try. So what I did was, there's your petals in there.
It is my petals. Wow.
And they're drunk.
Well, yeah, lucky petals.
Right? Because what I did was soak them in pure alcohol. So what the alcohol does is soaks up all that beautiful flavor and color.
It was off my David Austin bush.
Yes.
So this is what it looks like. It's like the David Austin roses.
And now look
and they're
at these.
fragrant. Yeah, and this was the color, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And so what happens is that soaks in not only the color, but the flavor of the rose is in this alcohol right now. So what I'm gonna do is, this is simple syrup.
Okay.
Because you don't want to drink that on its own. It's like a 153 or something proof.
Okay.
So we don't want to drink that. So what I did was make a simple syrup, and I'm gonna pour this right into there, and it's gonna change color. And you can see it kind of going in there.
Right.
It's gonna change color a little bit. We have to taste it to see where it's at. So I'm gonna have to taste it a couple times just to make sure it's where I want it to be. The cookbook said that this is what her mother would bring out when her mother's friends came over for the afternoon. And what men do in Italy is they go have coffee. Well, it looked like women got together and had a little rosolio.
Sticking with the ladies.
I know, that's what I
Make
thought.
some flower arrangements, make some ravioli,
I
drink
know.
the roses.
I
It's
know,
perfect.
I know, that's what I said. You can try with me and then we'll get the proper mix. Just gonna give you a
Okay.
little bit, because it might be too strong.
Yum.
Doesn't it
It
taste
tastes
like
like
roses?
it's like drinking roses.
It's like drinking a rose. I think it's a little too strong still, but I can't fix that now, so we're just gonna have to drink it.
Look at how great that looks.
On the inside, it's pretty
Yeah,
much the same.
it's that wonderful color.
Well, cheers to us.
Cheers to us. Thanks so much for coming on the
Thank
show.
you for having me.
Thank you for the most amazing restaurant. We have fun.
So much fun.
Fun with flowers, and Jay, and Jenna.
Yes, salute. I can't believe that.
Liquid roses.
It is.
It's awesome. Until next time, keep having fun with flowers.